everybody, and welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix. Today, I got my lovely co-host over here. I got Lego, who started laughing at me.
He started the recording with a burp.
Well, they don't have to know that. It'll be edited out. Don't put me on blast.
Hi, I'm Lego. We're back again with lesbians.
Yeah. Lego couldn't handle the Emily x Alistair, so I spared them.
Yes, thank you, God. I will pray to you again tonight.
Hi, it's me, I'm God. I was like, you know what? I want to read this too.
Mm-hmm. To either read a book about women that I don't fully remember what's going on, or read about a cracked ship that we definitely don't know what's going on because we last recorded it 5 months ago.
You're so right.
I don't really have much. I mean, October's almost over for the current time.
Yeah.
For you guys, it's over already. How's Christmas?
It's not gonna be Christmas yet.
How's Thanksgiving going?
What fucking day is it? Hold on, it's supposed to be Vox and then this. So yeah, I'll be in November, mid-November.
Yeah, but how's your Christmas shopping going, everyone? I hope you're probably broke.
Mine's going horrible. I've only gotten one gift.
I did weirdos. I can't remember if it's her birthday gift or her Christmas gift. I don't know
both.
what I get her anymore. But you know, it's one of them.
Yeah, just count it for both.
Last minute. Yeah, we'll just count it for both. Because I mean, her birthday is only 20 days before Christmas, so.
Oh yeah, that counts.
Yeah. She just doesn't get a birthday.
Exactly. Who needs a birthday when you have Christmas? I'm so sorry, Weirdo. Don't assassinate me if you see this.
I'll tell her to watch the video just for this.
No!
She watches and it's just like, you assholes.
You can't do this to me. Alright. What the fuck? Oh yeah, we moved in. We saw a hot lady with blonde hair and we're like, awooga. And then we're trying to like wow her. And she invited us to the beach.
What chapter are we on?
Number 5. What the fuck is her name?
Okay, because I don't know.
We don't know our name, do we? Fuck. Oh, it was Belle.
Hold on.
It was Belle.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
With an E at the end?
Yeah.
Belle?
Oh, our farm name. Fuck, what was our farm name? Was it like Death Star or some shit?
Yeah, Death Star. I'm just making sure. Let me go to the video real quick.
Just load up.
Not Fahan Flare. Phoenix Flare.
Fahan.
Yeah, sorry, my typing had a stroke.
I mean, it happens.
Ace Attorney, Book Fables. My Alpha Reclaims Me.
My Alpha Reclaims Me. Crack ship. More crack ships.
More Alpha Reclaims Me. Where is... Found it.
God, so I'm looking at this Fox Sandy I just got in.
Okay, Bella Stone is her last name. Her eye color is blue. And her hair color is brunette.
Blue. Brunette. That's probably how you spell it. Alright. I'm so good at
And they're okay. I think I got it all set up now.
this. See, we're so good here at the Wattpad Book Club. We got all of our shit in order.
Yeah, we checked this right before this recording.
Yeah, we definitely did, and we're definitely gonna cut this out. No, we're not. I'm not gonna do that.
We don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah, I don't get paid at all.
Neither do I.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Hey, if I don't get paid, you don't get paid.
I get paid.
One day.
Tell me it's just free labor.
It's for labor for me too. It's a labor of love. Not better.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, after that sad reality that crashed into us, let me find my coin. Oh fuck, where is my coin? Shit. I have a mountain of stickers. I don't have a coin though.
Okay, I have a coin.
Okay.
Okay, since I have the coin, do you want to be heads or tails?
I want to be tails.
Okay. Ah, where? I dropped it.
Huh. Classic.
Hold on. It's heads.
Yippee! To go!
So I get to read first. Okay.
Yay.
Chapter 5. You decide to do what Haley said and go to the beach. After getting some directions from Pierre, you found out that you had to go south to reach where the beach was. Excuse me. It was a small bridge near the mayor's house, which made it easier to find. Landmarks were helpful. You weren't exactly great with directions that didn't involve a GPS. You were glad it was nice out. Going to the beach while it was hot wasn't necessarily your fun idea. You liked it when the weather was a little warm and breezy. That was the perfect time to go to the beach. Once you crossed over the bridge, you could see the beach. It looked small, but you liked that. It was like you had your own little private beach. Or you thought until you or you thought you did until you saw a small cabin sitting by its lonesome.
Hey, leave Elliot alone.
Who's Elliot?
He's the guy that lives in that cabin.
Oh.
We need to play Stardew Valley together. We start a farm. I'll go after Dr. Harvey, and then you go for Haley, and then we'll co-op and fish and farm together and slay like dragons and shit.
Yeah. I love slaying dragons.
Absolutely. See?
Can I tame it?
You can get a horse if you wanted.
I can't fly around in a dragon and terrorize the city.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, there's probably a mod that does that, but I don't know.
Damn.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Okay, you sighed in disappointment. You were a little intrigued by this random cabin, so you decided to head that way first. There was a small boat right next to it, which you assumed the owner owned. It looked like to be some rowboat. You assume the owner used it for fishing, because what else would you do with it? I guess if you like to sail, then you can do that too. You were almost there when you stumbled over something. What the? You said, confused. You looked down to see something green protruding from the sand. You wondered what this odd green thing was, and decided to free it from its sand prison. Once you did that, you examined it. It looked like to be some weird doll. The more you looked at it, the more you thought of it looked familiar, but you couldn't quite remember it. It was a character from something, starting with a W? Wumbo? No, that's SpongeBob. Gah.
Sorry, I've been quoting that for a while. It's just funny to see in this random fanfiction. Wait, do you not know that?
I do.
Okay.
I can't fully remember the line. I
You
used to
got it
watch
set to M for mini, when you should have it set to W for Wumbo.
for Wumbo. Oh my god, can you stop barking for 2 seconds?
He's excited
He just
about
got louder.
Haley and his Wumbo.
The second I yelled at him, he got louder.
Damn. That's always what happens.
You can't hear him though, right?
No, I can't hear shit.
Oh, perfect.
Discord is very good at like cutting out background noise, so
Oh, perfect. So I just sound insane right now. Okay.
yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just yelling at my imaginary dog.
It happens. Mine do that too.
You couldn't remember. It was on the tip of your tongue. You hated when that happened. You decided to pocket it for now and move toward the wooden cabin. I wonder who lives there? You asked aloud. You were a little disappointed to find out that the owner wasn't home. You weren't going to open the door. That would just be weird. Who invades someone's personal space like that? I mean, I would, but...
You would.
I literally walked into people's houses in the game.
Yeah, but like that's when they're open at least. You can't go in when they're closed.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
You thought if someone just randomly walked into your house, you would flip out. The intruder would definitely earn some black eye from you. Your eyes moved from the cabin to a figure in the distance. It looked like it was a person. They seemed to be enjoying the beach. You figured it's probably just the owner of the cabin you had just found and started heading that way. When you got a better view of the man, he certainly looked interesting. It was like if you're seeing the real life version of Prince Charming from
That's
Shrek.
kind of fucked up, man. Look at my boy.
Oh, right? It's the blonde man.
Elliot is like I want to say he's a brunette too, but
Hold on, Prince Charming Shrek.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like blonde, brunette, and a little gray.
Yeah.
He saw the hair color option and selected all.
Cause he's built different, okay? Dude, he's so
He didn't really
pretty.
care about the prince, but you kind of remembered him. You're too busy salivating over the princess to care about any of the other characters. Wow, it's like me. That was the trend for you. Shigo, Wonder Woman, Princess, Kaida, Nani, Elastigirl. If that wasn't a clue to who you preferred, then you didn't know what was. Wow. I can relate to you so much. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you, he said with a winning smile. Handsome man's smile had no effect, you thought in your head. Hello, Elliot. I'm Belle. It's nice to meet you too. You reply. Elliot, I noticed that cabin over there. Is it yours? I saw it was closed and was curious about who owned it. Yes, that's mine, he said, chuckling. You probably wouldn't like it, though. It's dark and full of spires. What? Here's the trade-off with living right off the beach and all, he casually replied. You actually shivered at his words. Spiders? Yeah. That would be a big no. You can handle most things, but spiders, you are terrified of those creepy crawlies. How long have you lived here? You asked, trying to steer the conversation away from the talk of spiders. No, I'm kind of new to this town myself, but I really feel at home. I think I moved here about a year ago. he replied. Cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's not been here my entire life. You chuckle. Since you've been here for a little, do you have any recommendations of places to see? The forest is a wonderful place. Have you been there? No, but if the scenery is good as everywhere else, then I'd love to check it out. I reply. Elliot was going to say something, but his mouth stopped halfway, then closed. He looked at you wide-eyed with a huge grin plastered on his face. His teeth were perfect white. You were sure Elliot was a charmer. Ah, I think I've just been inspired. I'm sorry, Belle, but I have to write this down before I lose it. It's been such a pleasure speaking with you, he said quickly. Without even waiting for a response, Elliot raced back to his cabin, leaving you in stunned silence. You blinked several times before your brain caught up with what just happened. What the heck? What just happened? Inspired? You didn't even know he was a writer. Then again, you did just meet the man. You shrugged off the weird interaction. Your thoughts drifted to the parsnips you harvested this morning. Since you had no more seeds to plant, you thought it would be a good idea to go into this big town and get more from Pierre. It wouldn't take you long to get back there. You walked across the beach, across the bridge, and across the town, and voila, you were back at Pierre's store. And you were glad you got there before 5 p.m. Didn't want to waste your trip for nothing. Hi, Belle. Need any seeds or fruit tree saplings? Pierre asked. Actually, I do need some seeds. More parsnip seeds if you have them, you replied. Excellent, I do have them. How many do you need? Can I get 20? You ask. 20 parsnips parsnip seeds. Coming right up. Pierre disappeared for a second and came back with the seeds in his hand. Here you go, Bill. That'll be 400G. That's a lot, but you know you'll get it back from the parsnip seed selling. Pierre might say his products are the best, but your crops can't be beat. You know that in your heart, you'll get a good price for them. You grab the money for the seeds and from your pocket and hand it to Pierre. Thanks. No problem. Don't forget to stop by if you need more, he said happily. You waved goodbye to Pierre and headed out of his general store. You were happy with your purchase. You were so happy that you didn't see the person you bumped into. You thought this was just starting to be a trend. You've now bumped into 2 people. You didn't remember being this clumsy, but you're starting to doubt yourself. You look up to apologize and see who it is. It was a woman. She had brown hair and brown eyes. Her dress was green and it looked like she had a long sleeve red shirt underneath the dress. It was very Christmas themed, in your opinion. Hello, I'm Bella. I'm sorry for bumping into you, ma'am. I don't know what accent to give this woman.
She has like a country accent.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've met this person.
Oh.
Mary Lewis told me. Mary Lewis just told me you arrived. I'm Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Marnie? Why does that name sound familiar? You said out loud. Do you know my nephew? Oh God, I'm getting everyone mixed up now. Do you know my nephew Shane? Marnie asked. Shane, you're Shane's aunt? Small world. Me and Shane work together at the Georgia Mart. You replied. How do you Excuse me. Is that Georgia?
Joja.
Georgia. Why is there an R then?
Yes.
God, English hurts my head. That makes sense. Shane is tight-lipped through. She's tight-lipped. So he hadn't mentioned you. I'm not surprised, he said with a chuckle. Well, it was nice meeting you, sweetie. Don't forget about what I said. Swing by sometime if you need anything for your farm, Marnie said as she walked to the saloon. He thought you would need Marnie's help, but that was sometime in the future. Right now you need to get these parsnips fuck in the ground. With one final look around the town, you decide to go home for the day. You were productive and had some fun. What was better than that? Oh my god, Haley is so pretty!
Well, yeah. Your lesbian ass will love her. Chapter 6. Alright, I hope we planted those parsnip seeds. Oh, it's Haley's POV.
Oh, lucky.
Alright, POV Haley. Ugh, I yell. No matter what I did, I couldn't get her on my mind. I was currently doing one of my most favorite things, online shopping. I would think that would have worked, but it didn't. Why didn't it? Why? I never should have gone that far out to take those stupid pictures. So stupid. First interaction wasn't even something to think about, but it was thinking about her. Of course I was. I couldn't stop. I was currently thinking of a way Bella looked when she was working. Belle was doing farm work and I strolled by. Whatever that entailed, my head did a double take when I saw how she looked. Belle was rocking a sleeveless shirt. Can you believe that? I couldn't help but bite my lip when I looked at her amazing arms. God, those arms. Like gleaming off. She worked and it drove me crazy. The things I would do to get wrapped in them all the time, and she was tall. So tall. See, I'm doing it again. I need to do something. I was so stressed. Do you know what happens when I stress out? I stress eat. And you know what happens when to be in our refrigerator right now? Pink cake, my favorite. It even has the little heart candies on top of it like I like. And do you know what I did? I went to the kitchen. What? Don't judge me. Thankfully, Emily was in her room and didn't bother me. I didn't want to argue right now. She was always yelling at me about something, spending money this, chores that. Who cares? I like shopping and I had better things to do in my life than clean. I opened the fridge and looked in awe at the mouth-watering cake that sat prettily on one of the shelves. I hummed. I took the cake out of the fridge and placed it on the counter, and I got a knife and I cut out a slice for myself. I hesitated before cutting a piece. I didn't really want to eat all of these calories, but I wanted to so much. I'll just indulge this one time. It wasn't even so much as to look in this cake's direction ever again. It wouldn't just be this one time. I happily walked back to my room, cake in hand, and sat back perusing through some new clothes. I quickly saw this leather jacket that piqued my interest. I didn't know why I was so drawn to it until I pictured Belle in it. I was practically drooling at the mental image. Do you like my voice for Haley? I stopped mid-bite and just blinked a couple times. I did it again! I yelled aloud. I flopped down on my bed and did so gracefully. I didn't want to mess up my hair. It took way too long to get it like this for me just to ruin it. Maybe I should just give in to temptation. It was obviously I wouldn't be able to get Belle off my mind, but what can I do? I had only run into her a handful of times, and only one of those interactions was positive. What do I do? I drew my nublet on my keyboard as I was lost in thought. Most of nublet. Most of things I thought of took too much effort. Belle would have should take the initiative. But that doesn't mean I can't set the stage. I could invite her over. Ask her if she can help me with something. Belle is handy. I'm sure she would be able to handle most things. Handy. Handle. Hands. Oh gosh, I'm spiraling. Get it together, Haley. I always did have a short attention span. I get so bored so easily. I like new and interesting things. Maybe it was why I was so stuck on Belle. She was new and interesting. Whatever. I had a plan and I intend to carry it out. I'm a little Haley drawing.
Oh my god,
Oh my god, now you get to read the chapter where they get to hang out.
Yay!
Dreams do come true.
Well, maybe there is a real person doing good stuff in the world.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure the name is Elf. You woke up without groaning or yawning this morning. You guessed you were getting used to waking up early again. You didn't mind it today because you were going to go check and see how your parsnip sold for. You were so excited that you didn't bother changing your clothes and walked right outside. You checked your box and couldn't believe your eyes. 1040G. You jumped for joy. You knew it. You knew it. Your crops are growing the best. Gramps' farming techniques would never let you down. You chuckled a little and pocketed the money. At least now you knew you had a nice source of income. You would net about 640G every harvest. You thanked Mayor Lewis wherever he was. The money got you thinking. Maybe you could even buy some potatoes. They were a little more expensive, but were worth it in the end. Potatoes and parsnips should be a good starter crop for your farm. What you really needed was a bigger backpack. You could only stuff so many things before it got full, and it got full pretty fast. So you would just have to save up, you guessed. Today was about chopping some trees. You needed wood. Wood makes the world turn around. Or is it money? You can never get the saying right. But there was some truth to your wrong saying. Wood was a valuable resource. Excuse me. You were going to need it for a bunch of things like building materials, coal, and money. You first wanted to use the wood to build a fence. Your property didn't really have clear boundaries. You were sure the deed had property lines. But you thought having a visual representation was better. Plus, it would add some protection for your farm animals you would get in the future. Time to get the axe from the shed, you said. Did you look forward to chopping down trees? Not really, but you would at least get a workout from working so hard. You could barely see your muscles starting to come back. The change was barely noticeable because it hadn't been that long, but it was there. Stepping into the shed, you grabbed the axe from its resting place and headed back to the headed back to the cluster of trees near your house. You were glad you had an axe. Robin was an amazing woman, but you didn't have that kind of money to buy one right now. You may have made some profit, but you didn't make that much. The first hit was into the tree's bark the first hit into the tree's bark made your body vibrate. You hadn't done this in a long time, so you guessed you might have to relearn how to do it properly. Lucky it didn't take you that long, and you'd felled your first tree. That wording's wrong, but okay. When all was said and done, it net you about 20 wood. You thought that was pretty decent for your haul for one tree. One tree fell after another, and your arms started to ache from all the constant chopping. You had sweat through your shirt. Shoot, you said. You were You were soaked. You tried to rinse it out, but having a wet shirt on was uncomfortable. It lost the cause because you decided just to take it off. And no, you weren't completely nude. You had a sports bra on underneath. You perverts. You decided that it was your moment to turn around and saw a red-faced Haley looking back at you. Her mouth was agape like a fish, and she just stood there in shock. You found the sight a little funny. Hello, Haley. Nice weather we're having, huh? You said, waving. It might be the lamest thing you could have possibly said, but you weren't good at thinking of things on the spot. Haley looked to regain her senses when you called out for her, but oddly enough, she didn't walk away like she had before. She actually started walking towards you. Oh god, she almost here. What are you gonna do? Okay, act cool. Oh no, when the heck did you ever act cool? You can't even swear. This is going to be a disaster. Hello. You shyly said as Haley was in front of you. Hey, Belle. I have a proposition for you. Haley said, straight-faced. A what? You dumbly asked. Haley chuckled. Her laugh had you entranced. You know, I've decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. It'll be such a pain to do all by myself. Haley said with a sigh. Right now, you felt lost. What did this have to do with you? Why was she asking you, of all people? Did she see me? You weren't exactly the person to go to for this sort of thing. Fashion was way out of your ballpark. You liked white tees, jeans, and boots. I'm flattered you want my help, but am I really the best person to help you with this, Haley? I nervously asked. Do you want to come or not, Belle? Haley asked in annoyance. You don't really understand why Haley is annoyed, but decided to go with the flow. Haley wants to do something with you, so you really shouldn't question it. Sure. You reply. Okay, great. How about we meet at my house? You definitely need to clean up before coming over. Haley said with a scrunched nose. Huh? Clean up? Oh, right. I'll just clean up right over. You say, stumbling over your words. See you, Belle. Haley says before leaving. After she left, you finally could breathe. You let out a breath and relaxed some. Looked back at the trees you had felled and remembered you were in the middle of something. You shook your head off in amusement. It was funny. All Haley had to do was ask you to do something with her. We forgot, what you were doing before she showed up. You sighed. At least you got a decent amount of wood. You currently collected 98 wood from the trees and stumps. You thought that was a good starting point. The wood getting would have to wade through though because Haley actually wants to spend time with you. Wait, do I really look that bad? You asked yourself. You did a sniff test and had to shy away. You guess you probably did. Considering how you smelled, you really did need to clean yourself up before going over to Haley's. So that's what you did. With yourself clean and a fresh set of clothes, you set out for Haley's house. It wasn't that hard determining where everyone lived. There was only a few houses in Pelican Town. The only vacant house was your Gramps, but now that you were there, you didn't really think there was any empty residents. Before you knew it, you're right in front of Haley's door. Did you knock or just go right in? This town may be small, but you didn't really feel comfortable just walking right in. That was something you probably had to get used to, but for now, you're just going to knock like a normal person. So, you knocked. You waited a few seconds, then suddenly a door flew open, and someone else was standing right in front of you. That wasn't Haley. Uh, the woman with blue hair smiled at you, but before she could say anything, you hear a loud shout come from inside the house. Emily, I told you not to open the door! Haley yelled. The woman who you knew as Emily let you inside. Well, I wanted to see for myself who you invited here, Emily said. Haley came from the room into the living room. She looked angry. You didn't like Haley looking angry, but you didn't want to be in between whatever was happening between these two. Actually, who was Emily? Why was she here? Haley sent a glare towards Emily and returned her attention to you. Sorry about that, Belle. I just got caught up with something and lost track of time, Haley said. You know, Haley, if you weren't so busy shopping, you could have actually cleaned the couch cushions like you were supposed to do, Emily angrily said. God, Emily, I already told you I cleaned them last week. How many times can a one person clean cushions? It's once, by the way. One time a week. Any more than that, you are just obsessed with cleaning, Haley replied. Haley, it's not just about the cushions. You refuse to clean in general. Honestly, childish. You lost once again. Haley and Emily were fighting, and you had no idea what to do. Didn't you come here just to help Haley with organizing her wardrobe? You already felt a little exhausted watching the two fight. What could you do, though? It wasn't your place to say anything. So, what do you think, Belle? Haley asked out the blue. Huh? What? Wow, you completely blanked, which made you miss what they asked you. Me and Haley want your opinion, Haley said. Me? You squeaked. Yes, you, Haley said with a roll of her eyes. How about... Yes? They both replied. How about making this Haley's chore for the week? You can track it too so that Emily knows Haley has done that particular week. You reason? That isn't the worst idea ever, but I still don't like it, Haley grumbled. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Emily said, smiling. Yeah, it was no problem, you reply. Can me and Belle go now? Emily, are you satisfied? Haley asked, annoyed. Now that issue is resolved, yes, you can go do whatever it is you want to do. Thank God. Let's go, Belle, Haley said. Haley dramatically replied, pulling you towards her room. Once you got there, you looked around wide-eyed open around her room. Her walls were beach-themed. They depicted a sandy beach, the ocean, and some palm trees. You guessed that Haley really did like the beach. She even had her own plant that was in the corner where you first walked in. There was also her furniture, a nice pink rug plus some kind of station. You didn't know what it was, but it had some mirrors on it. You like? Haley said as she gestured to the thing with the mirrors. Sure. You awkwardly replied. Haley chuckled. Do you even know what that is? Wait, are you even wearing any? Wearing any what? So she isn't crazy. Oh, wow, now I just made her say she's crazy.
Yeah.
So she isn't crazy, Haley mumbled. Anyways, let's get started on organizing my clothes. All right. You and Haley spent the next couple of hours organizing all of her clothes. You didn't know someone could have this many clothes. Haley was talking another language while you did this. Well, it wasn't really another language, but it might as well have been. All in all, you were enjoying spending time with Haley, and there was a certain spark between the two of you. Kind of spark that made your heart beat faster. You wanted to be around her more. You just hoped she felt the same. She's so pretty. God.
I love the way that you just like you just see Haley and you're like, oh, I wish I was in the story myself. myself. Like, how did you enjoy this book?
What?
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry we're ending it now.
No.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
It'll be okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. No, slow deep breaths. Slow. You're gonna sound like Moxie fucking choking in like episode 1 of Murder Family. If you keep that shit up.
I forgot to breathe back out.
Oh my god, stop choking. You're gonna see her again.
Okay.
See, if you play Stardew Valley, you can see her all the time. Just saying. Co-op farm.
Yeah, I know. I haven't bought the game on Steam yet.
Oh my god, you do that, and I'll play with you on stream.
I know. I already told you about where I'm at with money right now.
I know, you did. Christmas money.
Yeah. I'll just go take money from someone.
Exactly, yeah, you'll figure it out.
Do you think Elf would have money?
No. I don't even know if he can. I don't think he can send gifts to people because of it's a different country shit.
Oh, I was just thinking about robbing him.
Oh. Yeah, no, he don't got no money. All of it's in PayPal, so you're gonna have to commit, like, wiring fraud or something.
Damn.
At least I'm honest. You have to take a trip down to Argentina just to rob him now.
That's gonna be more expensive than just buying the game.
Exactly. At that point, you would have money.
It. It's worth it, though.
If you say so. Alright, are you ready for us to spin the wheel now? To figure out what we're gonna read in the next one?
Wheel, I'm on my hands and knees to be good to me.
Yeah. Alright, I just remember.
Oh, hey, the weird white heavenly light is back.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. It's just gonna be like that for a while. I'm all set. Mr. Puzzles died in the latest episode of SNG4, and I don't know how to tell Weirdo.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that from her.
I'm gonna just send her the video and be like, yo, it's Mr. Puzzle's scene, you have to watch this right now! And then watch everything explode. Oh?
Oh, please stop! Please! I'm on my hands and knees, Wheel, please.
Oh.
Yes. 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 Come on.
You get it, man.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got my girl again.
on your hands and knees. Just being
well,
like,
maybe being on my hands and knees isn't so bad.
I'm putting that quote folder. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe being on my hands. And what'd you say? Maybe being on my hands and knees isn't so bad.
Yeah.
And Lego. Perfect. You sounded so sincere when you said that too.
You know, at least it fit with the book.
Oh, jail. I might need to call Elf to bring you to damn fucking jail at this point, man.
Hey, I'm not that bad. I only have 2 body pillows.
Bro, you said maybe you being on my hands and knees isn't so bad. What do you mean?
Yeah, it isn't so bad, you know?
It's really not
there's
that
a lot.
bad.
There's a lot of things you can do.
I know.
I need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you do. Let's not get your ass clipped. Anyway, Lego, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it, homie.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You know, I love it here even though I don't get paid.
Don't worry, no one gets paid on the Wattpad Book Club.
I'm so glad we're all treated equally.
Yeah, exactly. Created equally in poverty. In the description, there's links and shit. On screen, there's videos and shit. Like the last one that was uploaded.
Damn, there's a lot of shit everywhere.
Which is the Vox one. Yeah, there's fucking shit everywhere, man. There's shit all on my desk right now. There's like a napkin and like 3 standees and like a package I need to send out. And then a pile of
just
fucking
imagining
stickers.
literally just like the end title screen just like all messed up.
Mm-hmm. If I remember,
like one thing...
I'll do that.
Oh, perfect.
That's only if I remember.
Oh, don't worry, I'll probably forget to.
Yeah, me too, honestly. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was Lego. Oh wait, Lego, do you have anything you want to say before I end it?
Lesbians are amazing.
They sure are.
And, please pray to the wheel for a Velvet X reader next week.
Alright, everyone start praying. Alright, my name is Phoenix, that was Lego, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye!